Welcome to the 2017 Shiitake Awards. I'm your host, Derek Logue from OnceFallen.com. And I've had a lot of distractions over the past few months between senators and lawsuits and monsters and Russian hackers and whatnot. I just keep getting derailed and distracted. But thankfully now, I'm finally free to do the Shiitake Awards, and hopefully this time without any annoying, meaningless distractions. So without further ado, let's get right down to it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not again. Hold on a second here. See what the problem is. Oh, is it Halloween already? Hold on a second. Here you go. Trick or treat. Yes, may I help you? Okay, so you aren't here for candy. Look, are you here for elections? I'm sorry, I vote third party. I'm already a registered voter. Thank you very much. If you excuse me, I'm kind of busy. Look, I already know my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So if you excuse me, look, I got me an award show to do. So, come back another time. Have a good day. God bless you and all that. Look, lady, I'm really busy. What the hell is your problem? Just who the hell are you anyways?
I'm a censorship Nazi!
Jeez. Not again. Who sent you? Was it the vigilante groups?
No!
Was it the people suing me in court right now?
No!
Look, whatever. Look, you're here. You may as well make yourself useful. Let's just get this over with. Let's start by talking about which bill or law do you consider to be the dumbest new law of 2017? Could you hand me a sign for the winner, please?
Sign inappropriate!
Yeah, well, what do you mean? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing with my sign?
No!
I really appreciate you messing up my signs, lady. Look, can we please get on with the Shiitake Awards now?
Shirt inappropriate!
Hey, what the hell are you doing with my shirt? Hey! First you ruined my signs, now you ruined my shirt. What the fuck could you possibly do to ruin this show even more?
Not inappropriate!
Hey, what the fuck are you doing, lady? Oh, wait, what are you doing? Hey, what? No wonder they named a hurricane after you. Well, folks, welcome to the 2017 Aki Awards. So, you guys have suffered through me for this long. Let's go ahead and get right down to it. It's time to announce the winners. So let's get started with which bill or law did we consider the dumbest bill of 2017? The winner, please. The dumbest new bill and law was New York Senate Bill 6021. It was an act to amend the penal law in relation to prohibiting child sex offenders from possessing a depiction of any minor during their incarceration. I could see a lot of issues with this bill because if a teen gets locked up on an R&J charge, he could not have pictures even of his siblings because they are minors. Thankfully, this bill stalled in committee. Moving on. Here we go. The worst news reporter / dumbest news mutt of 2017. That honor goes to Jeff Edelstein of the Trentonian in New Jersey. He applauded the fact that the U.S. will mark passports like the Nazis and the Soviets used to do. I'm all for the law, for the record. It's just a shame that we need it. If it was up to me, anyone convicted of molesting a child would never get a chance to move into town. Life in prison is fine by me. Heck, you could convince me of the death penalty in certain cases. I don't care about the rights of these people. I don't care about the fact they're forever marked wherever they go. They should be marked, the end. And that is why you won the worst, dumbest news mud of 2017, Jeff Edelstein. Enjoy. Now, it's time to announce the winner for which politician did we consider the worst politician of 2017. That honor goes to Eric Zand, or is it Zond? Of Platte, whatever. Eric Zand, Zond, Platte County, Missouri, prosecutor. He threatened and intimidated people who wrote letters of support to a man on trial for a sex crime. Zand's office did something highly unusual. It contacted the people who had written character statements on behalf of the accused and told them to get in touch with assistant prosecutor Jess Seufert. When they did, Seufert told them that unless they withdrew their letters, he would expose them as supporters of a defendant who had engaged in pedophilia. Zand's office also subpoenaed the letter writers, ordering them to appear at the accused sentencing hearing, but when they showed up, none of them were called to the witness stand. That is definitely shiitake worthy and by far the worst of 2017. Now, which quote did my voters consider the worst quote of 2017? We need a drum roll. New York State Senator Jeffrey Klein's ticking time bomb statement. Taking a page from Florida Senator Lauren Book, State Senator Jeffrey Klein says a state law designed to keep sex offenders away from schools doesn't include universal pre-K and kindergarten facilities. Kindergarten and pre-kindergarten programs that exist physically outside of actual school buildings do not receive protection under the law, barring registered persons from living within 1,000 feet. What we found was astonishing, Klein says. These ticking time bombs can attack our kids at any time, and the law, unfortunately, is not there to protect them. Anybody who uses ticking time bombs should definitely get an award. So, it's time for the special category for this year, the blank post sign poster. You know, obviously this one was heavily censored. Anyways, the winner goes to Shelton Kitchens of Arkansas. Shelton Kitchens said he learned recently that his daughter was in a sexual relationship with a 21-year-old man. She got lured in by puppies, he said. He called the crimes against children in Little Rock. He said they could do nothing because she is 16 years old, he said. In fact, 16 is the age of consent in Arkansas. There was nothing law enforcement officers could do, so he started a public awareness campaign, putting a sign up that reads, "Danger, child molester in the first house on the right." It lists the man's name at the bottom. Well, Shelton, here's your sign. Enjoy your award that goes with it. Now, we are on to the Everyday Zeros Award, the wonderful award which we name and shame Everyday Zeros, wannabe vigilantes, and that wonderful award by a landslide goes to Austin Strickland of Mulberry, Florida. He attacked a man who found his lost daughter and then went online to Facebook and continued his attack online, forcing the Good Samaritan to leave town. Like a coward, he shut down his Facebook page after thousands of people attacked him online for his utter stupidity. And who can blame them? You are very worthy of this award. Enjoy it. Here we are, the Holy Blank Taki, the Holy Akis Award. Which story is the dumbest registrant-related news story of 2017? Well, that honor goes to the British inmates complaining loudly about blankets being made by blank offenders, I guess. Were we censoring that word too? Okay, well, fine. So, anyways, inmates at Walton Prison in the UK fear they could be sleeping under blankets made by SOs. The prisoner describes himself as horrified to learn an SO's hands had been all over my blanket, and questions why they are distributed throughout the prison system were asked. Well, you know what? You guys deserve this. Moving on. Which law enforcement officer deserves to be our Keystone Cop of the Year for 2017? Come on, this one couldn't have been a surprise to anybody. Shady Grady, Polk County, Florida Sheriff. Come on, we all know Shady Grady. He's a regular here. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't win it every year, but he won it this year because he told registered citizens not to seek shelter except for going to prison during Hurricane Irma and bragged about it on social media. Yeah, speaking of Hurricane Irmas. Anyways, finally, the main event. The one we always wait for. Which state do you consider the dumbest state of 2017, the ICBS National Championship? You know what? Sometimes censorship isn't actually a bad thing. You know, there's a lot of people in that state that really need to be censored. But you know who doesn't need to be censored? Anti-registry activists who are bold enough to stand up against the oppression by certain politicians in South Florida. So there you have it, folks. The 2017 Aki Awards is over. I want to thank all of you for watching, and I guess I got to thank you for helping. So until next year, guys, enjoy, and if you want to keep up and nominate people throughout the Shiitake Award year, go to shiitakeawards.blogspot.com and go to shiitakeweekly.blogspot.com to nominate people. See you next time.